very, very different lifestyle, although I've, through the process of researching this, have become very close and have a small group of friends that I'm, very, very close with. And a couple of the guys that I've met through this are actively, involved in that world and living that lifestyle. And, I hang out with them, daily and at least weekly. So our lifestyles aren't so different that it is, prohibitive of us being able to spend time together. Because I live like a pretty, quiet and removed lifestyle. And the main factor of these guys, the way they live, is removing themselves from mainstream society. Not all of them are invested in, criminal activity. In fact, very few. I mean, the version that we put up on the screen in this show is the kind of larger than life reality of that. I mean, there are certainly elements of it that are true, but those guys mainly are attracted to living outside of mainstream society and not as attracted to the kind of criminal elements of that lifestyle. Actually, what's interesting about the motorcycle culture is it's the only it's one of the main kind of subcultures, or because I think there is an element of criminal activity inherent in these clubs and in this world. It's actually the only export of subculture or criminally orientated subculture that America has offered the world, because it's indigenously American and yet is now found all over. There are motorcycle clubs in Newcastle, my hometown. There are 3 separate motorcycle clubs. There are motorcycle clubs all over England. In fact, per capita, there are more people involved in motorcycle clubs in England than in America, interestingly enough. So I think that it has, hopefully, I think it'll have a big appeal and be well received by those people. But ultimately, we didn't make the show for people involved in that world. We made it for people that know nothing about that world, and I think that, I think it's sexy and it's, it's interesting, and it's, I think it's very seductive, this world, in the way that, The Sopranos or any other kind of crime-based dramas.